Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here at ILTM.com, as always, and we're here with Agapi Sabuko, who's the CEO of Faya Resorts. And if you hear the word Faya, maybe it's Greek. I think so. It's a series of Greek resorts, and we're going to talk about all these wonderful properties here. They're here to tell all the travel advisors about them, and you're going to find out about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Well, first of all, Agapi, it's wonderful to meet you. And I have not been to Greece in a few years. I was there a lot, actually, during COVID, because there were a lot of cruises going out of there. But tell us a little bit about Faya. What is it?
So Faya is a Greek brand, and it stands for it's an ancient Greek word that means the light in your eyes when you're happy, and that's
a lot in one word, right?
It's ancient, it's Homeric, okay. And it's the symbol that we use is the mathematical symbol for the golden ratio, so the absolute balance in life.
Okay.
So that's what we're trying to bring to the world of travel. We own and run 4 resorts. Currently all in Crete, but we're expanding also outside of the island soon. All 4 properties.
So they're all in Crete?
Crete.
Okay,
they're all in Crete. I grew up in Crete. I am from there. I love the island. I'm very passionate. I know it very well, as you can imagine. I don't live there anymore, but I go there every week. And I'm very passionate about showing what I love about it and share it with all my friends and to people that are visiting.
Well, I've only been to Crete a couple times on cruise ships, which is not really the way to see it. I've never stayed there, but it sounds wonderful. Now, what makes for one of your resorts? What are your resorts like?
Okay, so first of all, what we're trying to create is the feeling of being invited to somebody's home. So we are second-generation hoteliers. We're very much hands-on. It's me and my sister running the company, and we're very much involved. Costanza, she's an architect. She oversees all of the design and all of the wonderful things that go and make the experience transform it from a cookie cutter to something that feels very personable.
Right.
And I'm involved in everything commercial as well as operations.
That's why you get to come here, right?
Yes, exactly.
Now, how large are these properties?
Okay, so they vary. The biggest one is 200 rooms, but again, the feeling is very intimate, and the smallest is 32.
So it's a big gap there.
Big gap.
Yeah.
They all have a common thread. We believe in luxury and Greekness, and that's what we're trying to bring to the world of travel. So those two combine with a very authentic feeling of really knowing where you are. We want to talk about the best of Crete in a very authentic and meaningful way, not something that's staged and good for the international traveler, but not good for Greeks.
Yeah, and I assume you also have the food is all locally sourced and everything. Yeah.
Crete is considered the culinary capital of Greece. So anywhere you go around Greece and ask a Greek person what's the best place to eat all around the country, they'll always point out to Crete. And there is a good reason for that. So we've heavily invested in food. Why am I say invested? Because we've created in all of our places big organic gardens. We transformed our gardens to edible landscape gardens. And we have initiated a program with our staff who are farmers. We teach them how to grow things organically. It gets certified, and we absorb the produce. So by combining all of those, we cover a lot of our needs for food, all of our needs in olive oil, which, as you may know,
There's no olive oil in Greece. I know that. And I assume it's local olive oil, right? Yeah.
It's local olive oil produced by our own staff. So all of our needs are covered by that, and also our honey. So more than 60% of our honey is covered by our own beekeepers.
What about the wine?
Wine, locally sourced. We also have Greek brands from all around the country, and we invest heavily in the local brands. We believe that a sophisticated traveler that goes around the globe really wants to feel what's there, what's special, and we don't want people that are coming in to see something that's beautiful, but could be in Mexico, could be in Morocco, could be in France. No, we want them to feel that this is distinctly from Crete, this is distinctly Greek.
Now, what are the locations of these properties in Crete?
Okay, so they're all on the northeastern side of the island. If you know, the island is quite elongated and quite big. It's got amazing landscapes of high mountains, some of the most amazing beaches all around Europe, voted year after year, unspoiled villages, wonderful food, picturesque tavernas, so a lot to discover. And we have a highly trained team of concierge in all of our resorts that can direct people to the right sort of, secret places that they need.
There's a lot of activities they can go all over.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And historic sites, certainly.
Absolutely. And this is actually information that we don't keep to ourselves. We feed it to our valued travel advisors. We see them as partners. We invite them to get in touch with us, give the preference of the clients, because these are our common guests. And so, we take the extra mile of, putting a card on their behalf and doing something special if that's requested. That's always very high top of our list of initiatives.
Yeah. So who's the kind of the perfect client or clients for your resorts? I mean, who would be happy there?
Okay, I'd say people who want to experience the real side of Greece, who want to add to an itinerary of the more obvious destinations like Athens or Santorini or Mykonos. Crete complements very well because it gets very well connected to Mykonos, Santorini, Paros, Milos, so all of the other islands. It offers a completely different experience, very authentic. It's more laid back, amazing beach experience, so really amazing also for longer stays. It's called the History Island because
it's huge history. I know that's what I've experienced on sadly only on a cruise ship ship, and we go off to all the different. I forget what the major attractions are.
It's Knossos, the palace.
The palace. I've done that twice.
That's 6,000 years ago, and it's
only 6,000.
Only 6,000, and it's the first European civilization.
Wow.
It's home to the myth of the labyrinth and the Minotaur, all things that inspired people. Even Picasso got inspired by those myths, and it's something that's really, really special. So food, history, beaches, and authenticity, this is what makes up Crete.
It sounds idyllic. It really does. And anything else you want to say to our 126,000 travel advisors out there? I know you said you really want to work with them, right?
Yeah. No, absolutely. This is the best way for us to get our message out there. I believe it's invaluable the way the kind of information that they can give and create those custom-made experiences for their guests that they know. And we're here to give all this inside information that's not available necessarily on the internet. We know how to help them.
So you would suggest they give you a call or text you or whatever, and you can have a conversation.
Absolutely.
Right?
We're here for them. We have a very knowledgeable team, and our travel advisors are our number one priority.
Now, where can advisors go to first find out more about the properties, and then what's a good contact for a point?
So, FayaResorts.com.
So and I got to respect F-H-A...
P-H-A-E-A.
P-H-A. I messed up. P-H-A-E-A. And there is an accent over the A, but I don't think I can put that on the email.
You don't need that. And then, it's .com. And then, of course, you have all the individual websites like the Blue Palace, which is where...
Oh, so these are the other properties that
the properties, the Blue Palace, the Crete and Malia Park, which is part of Design Hotels, the Blue Palace, which is becoming 2 properties as of next year. Yes.
So you'll have 5 then.
Yes, because we decided that in such a special locations, we wanted to create a boutique place run by Faya, so the Faya Blue Palace boutique property, and then Rosewood Blue Palace, which is opening in 2025, and that's going to be huge news as it is going to be the first Rosewood in Greece. So we're very excited about that.
You'll be part of Rosewood.
Absolutely.
That's big news. I think I've written about that, but I didn't realize it was your property. And that's 2025. Okay. And then you're thinking about expanding to other islands as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. Well, I want to thank you very much for taking the time. It's great great to meet you. Hopefully we can come to Crete and do a video there.
That would be amazing.
Not in with fake trees here at ILTM because it sounds wonderful. I've always wanted to spend a little more time in Greece, not just on a cruise, sadly, which is what I've done a lot of over the years. I've done, celestial cruises, which goes to between the islands, and it's wonderful. It gives you a good primer, and then you say, I want to go back to that one.
Yeah, well,
so that's what it sounds like. Right away, I want to go back to your island.
In that island, in that occasion, I'm not gonna have to talk a lot because the background will, talk for itself. So we would love to have you stay with us.
Well, thank you so much. And again, so there you have it, Faya Resorts, and there are 4 of them, soon to be 5, and it sounds really amazing place for your clients. So get in touch with Agapi. I said that right?
It is.
Agapi, okay. And you can find it, and tell her what your clients are looking for, and they'll probably create it, right?
Absolutely. This is our top priority, to create those custom-made itineraries. This is what we stand for. This is what Faya stands for. This is what we believe. Thank you.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.